No one can defeat a powerful mind. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus one should discard attachment to be happy. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Humbleness is at the root of self-control. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. Avoid him who talks sweetly before you, but tries to ruin you behind your back, for he is like a pitcher full of poison with milk on top. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog which neither covers its rear end nor protects it from the bites of insects. There is no austerity equal to a balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Accumulated wealth is saved by spending just as incoming fresh water is saved by letting out stagnant water. Till the enemy's weakness is known, he should be kept on friendly terms. Those base men who speak of the secret faults of others destroy themselves like serpents that stray onto ant hills. The happiness and peace attained by those satisfied by the nectar of spiritual tranquility is not attained by greedy persons restlessly moving here and there. Even if a gem be placed on the foot and a mirror on the head, still, the gem will not lose its value. Never settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it's self-respect. It is better to die than preserve life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life only pains a moment, but disgrace every day of one's life. We have to make people soft who are hard, to attract those who are far. If they do bad for us, then even considering our aim, we should always love them. There are 3 gems upon this earth: food, water, and pleasing words. Fools consider pieces of rocks as gems. He who is prepared for the future, and he who deals cleverly with any situation that may arise, are both happy, but the fatalistic man who wholly depends on luck is ruined. A learned man is honored by the people. A learned man commands respect everywhere for his learning. Indeed, learning is honored everywhere. If you were to choose between an evil person and a snake to keep company with, opt for the snake. because the snake will bite you only in self-defense, but the evil person will put a bite for any reason and any time or always. There are only two ways of dealing with the evil persons or thorns. Crush them under your boot or stay far away from them. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. It is the mind of man alone that is the cause of his bondage or freedom. It is better to have only one son endowed with good qualities than 100 devoid of them. For the moon, though one, dispels the darkness, which the stars, though numerous, do not. As long as your body is healthy and under control and death is distant, try to save your soul. When death is imminent, what can you do? The wise man should restrain his senses like the crane, and accomplish his purpose with due knowledge of his place, time and ability. Do not inhabit a country where you are not respected, cannot earn your livelihood, have no friends, or cannot acquire knowledge. He who befriends a man whose conduct is vicious, whose vision impure, and who is notoriously crooked, is rapidly ruined. Don't judge the future of a person based on his present conditions, because time has the power to change black coal to shiny diamond. Skills are called hidden treasures. They save like a mother in a foreign country. There is no disease so destructive as lust. We should always speak what would please the man, of whom we expect a favor, like the hunter who sings sweetly when he desires to shoot a deer. A good wife is one who serves her husband in the morning like a mother does, loves him in the day like a sister does, and pleases him like a prostitute in the night. By failing to plan, you are planning to fail. Every effective performance is based on thorough preparation. Do not be very upright in your dealings, for you would see, by going to the forest, that straight trees are cut down while crooked ones are left standing. He who lives in our mind is near, though he may actually be far away. But he who is not in our heart is far, though he may really be nearby. It is imprudent to advise a fool, care for a woman with bad character, and to be in the company of a lethargic and unhappy person. A man shouldn't live in a place where people are not afraid of the law, are shameless, and there is no clever man, where people lack in kindness, and where exists no creativity or art. A wise person grooms his child carefully, because only an educated person with high morale is given true respect in society. You can guess the origin of a person through his behavior, his native place via his tone, and his food intake, by looking at the size of his belly. Just like a tree laden with scented flowers spreads fragrance in the whole forest, similarly, a worthy son brings glory to the whole family, community, and the country. Knowledge is like holy Kambenu, and is like a tree that bears fruit in every season. In unknown territories, it provides protection and brings you rewards. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife is misfortune. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and a kingdom may be regained, but this body when lost may never be acquired again. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. The soul is your temple. As soon as the fear approaches near, attack and destroy it. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure, and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance. An army is lost without a commander. And a woman is lost without a husband. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty in the youth. God dwells not in the wooden, or stone or earthen idols. His abode is in our feeling, our thoughts. It is only through the feeling that we deem God existing in these idols. Treat your kid like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. The one excellent thing that can be learned from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. Beware. For a woman, the first sex is the end of the beginning. For a man, the beginning of the end. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly, and in the sting of a scorpion. But the wicked man is saturated with it.